On the Flying Target podcast today, we are talking the Wildman Extreme. There has been a need in South Africa to throw big targets, to get the guys who want to go to things like the World English and the World FITA Sporting Championships ready for the kind of targets we're going to experience there. And with that in mind, we need to talk to the best range setter in South Africa. Dion Steyn, thank you for making time.
Thanks, Andre.
Okay, so you were kind enough to help me, and this uh, idea has been coming for many years now. The idea that we need to have a place where we can throw proper targets. This is why Macau Clay Target Club is the perfect place to hold the inaugural Wildman Extreme, because you've got the space and the machines and the know-how to throw some proper extreme targets.
Yeah, I think FITA sporting and English sporting has diminished in terms of numbers quite radically over the last 10, 15 years from the time that I started shooting to what I see now is that the numbers have really dwindled and I think the difficulty of the targets was one of the factors. So we've actually become quite soft in what we used to throw in FITA. This is not my opinion, and definitely in English sporting, because it's such an unforgiving discipline. You must be so on it. And I think the idea is that we need to get the top guys that make the effort to travel overseas, give them the best possible chance of not being totally intimidated with what you see there compared to what we used to here. I mean, when the first time I went overseas to shoot FITA sporting, I got the fright of my life.
Yeah,
because I'd never seen targets like that.
yeah.
So the ideas, and that was your brainchild, and a combined idea that we have a shoot where we can really test the top FITA shooters and compact and English sporting shooters that want to come and join us to come and shoot real proper FITA targets where we have distance and where with things that we don't often see and have very few of in our competitions, that we shoot those all the time in that competition. We tend to not shoot the hard targets, and we don't shoot under the pressure that the Europeans and the Americans do. And that's why they just light years ahead of where we are.
Yeah.
It's because they shoot these targets day in and day out and under the pressures that we don't really understand. So it'll be nice that we can have the first one and let the guys come test themselves.
Yeah.
And also a good test for our club so that we can see how can we grow the sport whilst actually really pushing people's limits.
That's why we've gone with the handicap system. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving, much like as in golf, the shooters a handicap. So if you're in C class, you will get 5 targets depending on the layout. B class 3 to 4 targets depending on the layout. A class 2 to 3 targets. Open class, you're a professional in theory and you're playing off scratch, and you should be able to shoot these kind of targets. So it does let everybody compete against each other. And then Wildman have come on board. We're chatting here to Rich Lowe from Wildman, who has kindly come on board. Hy is nou die hoofborg van die Wildman Extreme wat in Mei plaasvind hierso by Macau Club. It's happening in Bloemfontein. Rich, baie dankie. Thank you very much.
Groot plesier, Kunzi.
Okay, so luister, jy het nou ook die bug gekry vir groot teikenskiet.
Ja. Nee, dit is baie lekker. Dit is 'n bietjie challenging. Dis iets anders as wat ou normaalweg doen.
Exactly. Okay, so jy's nou die hoofborg en jy het gesê ons kan 'n paar lekker pryse verwag. What are we talking?
Ja, so ons bring al ons suppliers kom hierdie kant toe. Al die groot brands gaan hier wees. Ons gaan goeie pryse vir die ouens gee. Ons gaan kyk hier in die ronde van omtrent R200 000 se pryse vir die hele shoot. So dis reg deur die bank. Al die klasse, almal wat wil kom skiet is welkom. Ons gaan almal van iets huis toe vat.
Exactly. Don't think that you're not going to be able to win. We're going to handicap everyone. So on the tougher ranges, you'll get a few extra birds, like in golf, a few extra shots. So everyone's going to walk away with something. And thanks to Wildman, you'll be able to win something. Rich, bye, donkey.
Groot plesier, Kunzi. Ons sien uit.
And Wildman are helping us do this. So we're very grateful to them. So this is going to be the first one. Macau is legendary for its hospitality, Free State hospitality, some of the best socializing. And Dion, Macau has upgraded certain facilities to even provide some entertainment shooting wise after hours.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, we've got a bit, obviously we in the middle of the Free State, so it's very flat. We don't have much topography to work with. So we've built topography. We brought in a lot of towers. We built towers. We put a lot of mounds and earth berms so that we can create height and holes and you know different spots that you can shoot from to make the targets interesting. And then we've put 3 ranges under lights so that at night we can also do some shooting. You see the major of the shoot-offs, especially in the English sporting and the super sporting overseas, is at under lights. And so we're going to have a night shoot as well. It's really just for pride and bragging rights, but it's not part of the competition itself. But we are definitely going to do some night shooting and get the shooters used to seeing targets at night because it's completely different.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it, Andre. It's going to be great.
Well, I have a massively soft spot for Macau Clay Target Club. It's my home club. It's my home club from when I returned to clay target shooting. I love the place. I love the people there. The vibe is fantastic, and we look forward to bringing the inaugural Wildman Extreme to Macau in May 2026. Dion, thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing and shooting your targets at the Wildman Extreme.
Yeah, same here. Thanks, Andre. Looking forward to it. Thanks, man.